This video primarily covers troubleshooting common issues with the FiDX FluorescentImmunoassay Analyzer, including calibration failure, invalid curve interpretation, thermal printing abnormalities, and test strip barcode scanning issues. The first part will introduce the specific steps for handling calibration failure. There are two scenarios for FiDX calibration failure. Scenario 1. Both K and R square values show abnormalities. This is usually due to the test stripe adapter not being fully inserted. Simply push the test stripe adapter to the innermost end and retest within 30 minutes after opening the calibration stripe. Scenario 2. Only the K value is abnormal. When the K value is out of range, the LED para value current needs adjustment. Here's how. Click Set, Advanced. Enter the password. Then click LED Setting. Before adjusting the current, click Getting to display the current value. Adjust the LED para value based on the K value. Reduce current if K is high. Increase current if K is low. After entering the new value, click Setting. Once you see LED para setting successfully, return to the QC interface and recalibrate. If calibration still fails and K value remains abnormal, repeat the steps until calibration succeeds. If adjusting the LED para value to its upper or lower limit still doesn't result in successful calibration, please contact G-Link's staff. Note, always use a new calibration stripe and ensure it's used within 30 minutes of opening. Calibration aims to maintain accurate test results, so it's recommended to perform FiDX calibration regularly according to the prompts under normal circumstances. The second part introduces the interpretation and handling of invalid curve in the FiDX FluorescentImmunoassay Analyzer results. When the invalid test result occurs, analyzing the curve can help identify the reason. There are three main categories of reasons for invalid results, which will be introduced one by one. Scenario 1. The result keyword is a straight line, indicating that the sample did not initiate chromatography. In this scenario, consider two potential causes. The test stripe shell is too tight, preventing the sample from reacting with the reagent strip, or using the incorrect test stripe adapter. A too tight test stripe shell can hinder liquid flow. Gently tap the test stripe on the table to ensure smooth flow of the liquid before placing it into the test stripe adapter for testing. Using the wrong test stripe adapter often happens when the multi-test stripe adapter is used for a single test. Replace it with the correct adapter and proceed with the testing as usual. Scenario 2. The curve shows two atypical peaks, indicating improper chromatography of the sample. In this situation, consider two possible causes: pressing the wrong button during testing or using the wrong sample. Pressing the wrong button often occurs when there is no pre-incubation outside the instrument. Directly clicking the test button without adequate chromatography time leads to this issue. Using the wrong sample type often occurs in canine distemper virus age testing. During this test, only the lower eyelid swab is the appropriate sample type. If oral and nasal samples are mistakenly used, the viscous nature of these samples may interfere with the chromatography process. This could lead to insufficient or absent chromatography during testing, resulting in abnormal test results. In such cases, it's essential to collect another lower eyelid swab and retest. Scenario 3. The result curve is normal, but the fluorescence collection point isn't at the peak of the curve. When this happens, it may be due to the test stripe adapter not being pushed into place properly. To address this issue, simply push the test stripe adapter to the innermost end of the analyzer and then retest. The third part covers the troubleshooting of thermal printing abnormalities in the FiDX FluorescentImmunoassay Analyzer. When encountering thermal printing abnormalities while using the fluorescence analyzer, it's essential to troubleshoot the printer. There is a status indicator light at the upper right corner of the built-in thermal printer. Under normal conditions, this light flashes red. There are two types of printer abnormalities. 1. Thermal printing paper is depleted. If the status indicator light is flashing for 3 times at a fast pace or stays on, but printing fails, first thing to check is whether the thermal printing paper is used up. You can open the latch above the printer to check. For detailed instructions, refer to the Printer Paper Replacement section of the Common Operations of the FiDX Fluorescent Immunoassay Analyzer video. 2. Printer malfunction. If the status indicator light stays on or off, it's likely a malfunction of the thermal printer itself. You can try turning off and unplugging the FiDX for 10 times before restarting it. If the restart doesn't resolve the issue, it confirms a thermal printer malfunction. At this point, on-site repair is not possible. For urgent report printing needs, use the G-Links InkHub software to print A4 reports. A malfunction thermal printer doesn't affect regular testing. To restore normal printing functionality, please contact G-Links staff for further assistance. The fourth part focuses on troubleshooting test stripe barcode scanning abnormalities in the FiDX Fluorescent Immunoassay Analyzer. When you successfully swipe the RFID card, but the analyzer still prompts, please enter strip lock no. It's likely due to entering the simple drawer from the wrong interface. Following the correct sequence of operations can prevent this situation. All reagent stripes have a two-dimensional barcode printed on them to record information. When a test stripe is inserted into the sample drawer, its barcode is scanned to input the information. If you accidentally switch to the top menu after inputting the barcode, the entered information will be reset, as if no scanning occurred. Now, let's discuss the most common scenarios where reagent batch numbers need to be entered. If you swipe the card and then directly enter the sample drawer from the QC interface, followed by clicking on the analysis interface, the previously scanned information is reset. Consequently, when you click Test, it will prompt, "Please enter strip lock no." The correct sequence of operations is as follows. Swipe the RFID card in the QC interface first, then click Test. Insert the test stripe into the sample drawer on this interface. Input the basic animal information, and then start the test. If the problem persists even with the correct sequence of operations, there may be a hardware issue with the analyzer, requiring additional troubleshooting. Firstly, re-enter and exit the sample drawer to confirm if you hear a beep sound when the barcode is scanned. If there is no sound, it indicates an issue with the scanning module. Please contact G-Links staff promptly for further investigation. Additionally, you can click Set Self-Check to verify if the barcode scanning communication module is functioning correctly. For specific instructions, refer to the self-check part of the Common Operations of the FiDX Fluorescent Immunoassay Analyzer video. G-Links. Everything is for life.